Afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you're watching us from around the world. So now, in the previous video, you might have noticed we worked on a laptop charger, and on another video far back, we worked on a laptop charger. So I thought I should bring you a review and just explain to you what goes into fixing these laptop chargers. But for me to be able to do that, my first thing is to tell you what the laptop charger basically is. This is usually to supply power, and that power is what you use to run your laptop. And on top of that, if your laptop happens to have a battery, it's supposed to charge the battery. The battery is simply to allow you to be able to use the PC even when power goes, and that is the two fundamental purposes of a laptop charger. The one we fixed last time was a Lenovo in this form factor where the plug is part of it, and then we have also another permutation that usually looks like this. And so I want to split these three things into one piece so that you are able to know the parts and then the repair of it. Now I want to also go forward to tell you that the parts of the laptop charger basically, the first thing is, let me just talk about the cable. This is simply a cable, and this one moves from this side to this side to transmit power into this block. Now in this kind of build, this part is eliminated and these terminals are connected straight to the block, and then that brings us to now the block itself. Now this block is what is in charge of doing all the heavy lifting, and definitely let me say a block that is to do the heavy lifting, and then the plug, and then of course we shall have the cable that takes the power to the pin and then to the PC. So that is basically what we're going to look into the laptop parts so that we understand what of it does fail. So I am trying to get for you this block so that you see how it looks at the other end, and that's basically to show you that on the other end it becomes a pin. So this is the main guy that we are interested in. This is the guy that does the heavy lifting of what a charger does. So what's inside the block, you might be wondering. Now inside the block there's basically a circuit. Now that circuit is in charge of about three things, if I'm trying to really narrow them down. One is to step down the mains power, which is AC from 250 to about 19 or 20 volts that typical laptop chargers use, and then on top of that to convert it from AC to DC, and that is alternating current to direct current. And then the other function is to stabilize the current that you are using on your PC, so as to prevent against surges and all those over voltage and over current issues that's basically under surges. So that's what this block does, and you may be wondering how it actually looks inside. Let me just get a few samples of what we literally broke down at some point in the history of this channel. So when you look at this is something that you will find inside this block. Now you can see how the connectors look. Now when you break this block open, this is what you find inside. Now this part is what is in charge of stepping down. You can see the transformer is in charge of doing that, and then the rectifying from AC to DC is done partly by this AC diode, and then these filters to stabilize that power. Now some chargers are actually robustly built. That's original brand chargers like the ones inside here. This is actually from a replacement charger, which is not from the manufacturer, so these tend to actually blow up a lot. Now when it comes to repair, you have to be able to isolate where the problem is actually coming from. That would mean you have to identify whether it's a problem coming from the block And when it's coming from the block, we are looking basically in the circuit boards. Those are scenarios whereby you're having scenarios whereby it's plugged in and not charging, or it charges then doesn't charge, then charges and charge, overheats up, or you have had an explosion. And then there are issues whereby it is the plug. In other words, power is not reaching inside this block simply because the lower connector is broken. That's common with the type of charger that is separable, this kind. So if this cable has failed from this point, and how you troubleshoot that is by just swapping out the lower cable that brings power into the charging block itself. And if you do swap that and it is able to charge, then you are fine. That means you're good to go by simply buying a lower cable. Now, under scenarios where, like in the past videos that you've seen, someone tells you, oh, they had to bend this cable and all that, that would mean that the circuit inside this block, this is fine, but then the cable that is supposed to take power from this circuit and send it to the PC via your pin, in which case would have been this for the HP, or that for a Lenovo, then that means you'll have to deal with this cable. So this cable normally fails in two scenarios. One, you have to twist here for the PC to charge. You know it's broken from somewhere there. Two, you have to twist here for the PC to work. Then it is broken from there. A quick solution could be just swapping out the entire length of the cable if you have a donor one. However, if you don't have, you have to dissect this and get inside and perform a surgery on it that enables you to re-establish connection and conductivity. Now, if you're new to this channel, and I believe you've reached this far, I request you that you subscribe. We are on a journey to hitting 1,000 subscribers, in a sense, to allow us to get monetized. So would be very grateful if you would allow us hit 1,000 subscribers. And if you're a returning viewer, it is my request that you actually watch the video till the end, so that we accumulate 4,000 hours of watch time from our viewers. That will allow us monetize and bring you more videos like this that help demonstrate and illustrate what goes in the background of some of these repairs that we perform, so that you are edified and us are made happy in edifying you. I mean, your time spent here is not for granted. By the way, you guys who are returning subscribers, we deeply thank you for being here. Now, so under repair, like we stated, we normally are able to figure out the problem as to whether it is a problem of plug. That one, we've shown you how to eliminate it. The block, we haven't yet tackled this problem. We'll be solving it in later videos to explain to you how to deal with this and how to fix it. This one is abandoned because these components burnt out, and I think you'll benefit from those videos where I take you through the theory of these repairs. Because, for instance, this is a resistor, that's a resistor. I mean, you need to identify components. That is a ceramic capacitor. This is an electrolytic capacitor. This is light emitting diode. This is the rectifier. You know, this is a capacitor. That's a transistor. I mean, when you know how they function, you're able to check whether each of the components is okay and be able to eliminate a dead one. So hit the subscribe button. I know the theoretical videos disturb people, but you can take them one step at a time. I mean, you can enjoy our repairs, reproduce them, and once in a while watch a theory video, or automatically you'll be doing well. Now, then now this one, I can call it cable to pin having a problem. That's our third common issue that we have, and in that order. So I haven't yet brought you this type on this channel, and I think I haven't brought this on this channel. We will do one of those repairs in which we fix your laptop charger in a manner that it functions such that you are able to enjoy our repairs, and so that you call it what, from zero to hero. So like, share, and do subscribe. We shall link up in the next video. I'll be glad to be your devoted teacher, and see you in the next video. I kind of feel I don't want to leave you guys, but we are here. I hope I'm able to grab a perfect thumbnail. That's what I'm trying to strive at. Okay, just to allow for. Thank you guys. Thank you. I adore you from the heart. See you in the next video. And 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Please, please, please. Thank you. See you.